guys? It's your boy Afro Rider here, rocking my new Tai Chi gloves. A review coming soon. So yeah, today's motovlog is about riding smooth instead of riding fast. And let me explain, because there's a big difference. Oh yeah, it's a nice day today, man. Yeah, there's a big difference, guys. One mistake many of us make when we get our first motorcycle, or at least our first quick and fast motorcycle, is we tend to, you know, take it on the highway and see what it can do. You know what I mean? And I've done it before. A lot of my friends have done it. You know, you get a fresh new motorcycle, you want to take it on the highway to see what it can do. And I won't say it's normal, but it's what most people do. And it's not a bad thing, but it can easily be. Because first of all, you don't know the motorcycle. Alright? You don't know at slow speeds, and you go straight away and take it on high speeds, you know what I mean? So it can end up bad, but it's not always. Yeah, you know, you take your new motorcycle on the highway, you hit the top speed, you know, and then you start underestimating that bike, you know, because once you start, a lot of people think top speed is the pinnacle of a bike. You know, once you hit the top speed, that's it. You know, you handle the bike, and you know, you're really good at this bike. It's what a lot of people think, and that's a big mistake. You know, top speed, anyone, I mean, you can learn how to ride today and hit a top speed on any bike on the proper road. You know what I mean? There's nothing special in hitting a top speed. All it takes you is to tuck in, have a nice straight road, and just switch gears up and twist your throttle. That's it. It does not require any skill to hit top speed on a bike. It might require some balls, but that's no skills, you know what I mean? So that's the mistake a lot of people make. And they think the second they hit that top speed on their bike, that they handle the bike and they can go fast everywhere. And you're getting it totally wrong, guys, if you're thinking that way. Because riding a motorcycle is not about speed. It's about being smooth and taking corners right. You know, if you can corner, you can ride. Period. Alright. You think you're a high-speed demon, like a highway demon, whatever. If you cannot take corners, you cannot ride. You're just reckless. Alright, there are a few ways to be smooth, you know, without necessarily being fast. And first of all, don't worry about being fast. Worry about being smooth. Because if you're smooth, you will notice your riding will be taken to the next level. I'm serious. You will feel so confident in turns, you know. It's just gonna take your riding to the next level. You know what I mean by smooth? By smooth, I mean, you know, assessing the corner before you take it. Alright? And make sure you get your bike in the right gear. Alright? Once you're in that turn, even before you hit that turn, you know, look through the turn, you know, assess the turn, the curve ratio, you know, set your gear, get on your throttle and maintain that position. Lean in the turn with confidence and hold the bike through that turn. Alright, while looking through the turn. That's how you get smooth. And you take a few turns that way. First, go to a road you're familiar with and, you know, hit the turns up and down, up and down. Once you start doing what I just told you to do, you're going to see what difference it makes. Alright, you're going to be very smooth in those turns. Because I mean, when you honestly, being smooth is the best way to ride, because you're not chopping your throttle, you're confident in the turn, and when something happens, you know what you're doing, so you most likely can avoid that thing, unless it's road hazard, unless it's like road hazard, because you know no one can avoid road hazard, you know. So I mean, you can avoid it, but you have to be really, really lucky. But you know, like small mistake, like a car pulling in front of you, stuff like that, you can probably get away from that because you have a calm head and you're riding smooth instead of always being on the gas, going fast everywhere. But I'm sure most of you guys know someone like that, you know. There are a lot of riders, they're always going fast, red light to red light, thinking they're fast, you know, they're really good riders and shit. But you take them in a couple of small twisties, man, they're gonna be lost in the back. Because what they do is they take their bike on the highway, blast, go high speed, and they think they can ride. But you know, there's a whole part of riding which is taking corners that they've never experienced. I always tell people, you know, even my brother, he just got a bike. I mean, he's been riding bikes for a few years, but he was a straight line guy, you know. All he does is straight lining, you know, top speed, and then he thinks he can ride. You know, his first day on the bike, not his first day, his first week on the bike, I took him to like a few twisties, you know, to show him that part of riding that's really fun. And man, once we got done, he's like, shit, you know, what kind of riding have I been doing? Because, you know, on his first week, he took his bike to the top speed, and he thought, you know, that was over, like that's the end of riding. I'm like, okay, just wait and see, you know. Took him to a couple of twisties, man. Now he's hooked. Because there's nothing like twisties, you know? Nothing like taking turns. Straight lining is fun, but you can't do it all the time. All right, and all it does is, especially if you weave in between in and out of cars, all it does is increase your accident, you know, accident chances. Because first of all, you're going very, very high speed, and if a car clips you, you're dead, man, at that speed. But the kind of fun we're having in the twisties is, you know, it's pretty low speed. It's like 50-60 miles an hour. If you're wearing your whole gear and you go down going 50-60, you're not going to get hurt much, all right, compared to if you go down going 150. So, you know, that's the kind of logic I'm giving people. Twisties is way more fun, and the level of, you know, the risk is pretty low. Yes, you might crash, but it's most likely going to be a small low side, you know, that's not going to hurt you. So yeah, guys, this is my little motor vlog about, you know, riding smooth instead of riding fast. Do not worry about the speed. Once you smooth, the speed will just follow, because you'll be more and more confident in your turns, and you will be more confident to take those turns faster than you used to. You know, so you just, the better you get, the more you push yourself in the turns. And then you're gonna be like a really confident rider, guys. Yeah. All right. So yeah, this is Alpha Rider. I mean, if you have more questions, you know, if you want me to give you some riding tips, stuff like that, let me know in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do if you want. It's all good. All right, guys, I'm taking my bike to a bike wash, you know. This bitch is dirty, man. I don't remember the last time I washed her. Maybe it was like freaking 3-4 months ago, man. That's not good. All right, guys, this is Alpha Rider. I'm out. Peace.